Hello, everyone. So, my name is Teddy Lorenz, and I'm working on a music voting iOS application for my project this semester. So, for this sprint, I worked on backlog number 2, which was song survey and questionnaire. Users will be presented a list of random songs. When a user clicks on a song, that will count as a vote. And when the user is done voting, they will click finish in the upper right hand corner, making their votes official. Before it said when finish is clicked, it will communicate with Google Firebase and store the user's answers. However, I spoke with Professor Kenneth Wang after class last Tuesday regarding this matter. At the time, I wasn't able to communicate with Firebase, and I was thinking of using other tools for registering votes using a multiplayer type feature because everybody's unique vote needs to be registered within the database and within a certain lobby as well, which is going to be a hurdle, I think, down the road. However, I made a breakthrough in Google Firebase by being able to even register the vote this week. So if we can go to what I've been working on. So last week I showed a view controller where it was just registering with your email, and then it would do a segue to go to home screen, which is just what the song listings were. In the meantime, I created a file called musiccell.swift, and this basically is going to take all of the data, such as the song title and the vote count, from each individual row within the list of songs, and it will register the vote on Firebase, and I will be able to create a static list of songs, and each cell will be identical whenever I create a new cell. So that way I don't have to hard code every single new cell every single time. So this is able to make it very easy to duplicate. So here's the function touch vote and add vote, so that whenever the vote button is clicked on, one vote will be added on to the previous amount of votes. As you can see in my main.storyboard, here's the votes button, and then I created a label to the right of it, so whenever the button was clicked, it would add 1 to that label. And then when we click done or finish, in my case for the sprint, it's just going to segue over to a new screen that'll in the future show pie chart, bar charts, whatever kind of visuals that the captain, whoever is controlling the aux cord, will want to see. So I went over music cell. Now we can go to music. This is basically just the data that each cell is taking, or each row is taking. So there's going to be a title of the song and the vote count. So every song has their own vote count, and every song has their own title. And then we have music.list.swift. Now we have an array of type music, like I just showed you, because this is the data. And I added in static songs. I did all like Mac Miller songs, and I included votes as well. That's all 0 right now. So if I want to go in and say add like another song, let song 4 equal a file of type music, I would include whatever I wanted for the title, and it would have to be a type string, and it would have to be an integer 0 to start off with, because we don't want to start off with a song that has more votes than the others. That would be unfair. And then when the user clicks on add vote, when the user clicks on the vote button, this add vote function will communicate with Google Firebase and create a unique vote from the user and a unique vote to that specific song within the database. So that right now it's going to be, because of the time constraints, it's going to be a general lobby. Like, it's only one lobby technically when you sign in into this application. So I'm not going to be doing the feature anymore of creating your own multiple, like different multiple lobbies. This is going to be one lobby right when you go in, and the values will be changing continuously. and this is just basic code for the table view. The table view is just what I showed before, which is just any sort of table that has rows, sort of similar to how like the reminders application on your iPhone. So this is the table view right here, and you basically just need to load it within here. So like here's a cell, and it's going to be defined by having a title, and it's going to be defined by having a vote count right here, or song and vote count. And the struggle that I had in this sprint was trying to figure out how, with the given amount of time I had, was to figure out how to create a lobby. But after Kenneth Wang and I talked, we figured that the app itself will be its own lobby. So whenever you sign in, you'll be able to vote on a song, and those static songs, after being voted on in the future, will display a visual of what the people at a party or any social setting would like to listen to, and it'll help the person controlling the music to determine what he would like to play in the future. So if we go into the simulator right here, I'll just give you an example just to show that it's communicating with the database. Okay, so we have songs and the users, and then the votes for each user. So here, do the dummy email, and then password. So now, like, I have Wings, Mac Ladders, Mac Miller, all this. So if I click on votes, just give me a second. I just want to show that this actually communicates. Click vote. Let it vote one right here. If you keep clicking, it'll be registered within the database. So that was the goal of this week, was to actually register a vote, that whenever a vote button is clicked on, it will communicate with the Firebase. So now I will be able to really filter that data however I want in the future, and show it however I want. And it was definitely a hurdle that I need to get over for the future steps of this project. And please just let me know if you have any other questions. I appreciate your time. Thank you.